Alright, so now here is our box. Again, I decorated edges with the washi tape. Now it has more finished look and looks much nicer. So that way we can get to our album very easily. And our album is gonna go right in here. So instead of having a normal book cover, you're gonna attach the back cover edge to edge right there. Okay, and as far as I recall, I left an I did some decor on top, so I want my album placing more on a bottom edge, so I will have room on the top a little bit and on the side for decoration. So this page will go right in here, and we will adhere it in here. The whole album will fall in the box this way. So that part, this part of the album is not touchable. So it's your finished product. That's why we wanted it to look nice. We're gonna be bottoming it, you know, edge to edge right there on a score line. Okay, and if we're gonna flatten our album, okay, this way, so it's very crucially important, so you will line up your album proper right now. So normally we have a cover on that side and cover on that side of the book, but in this case we do not, because it's a borderline of our album. I am gonna be scoring this my edge right here, my finished 3/4 where the edge lined up. Hold on just a second, let's do that together. So that's the edge, and this is our 3/4. I want to score it shyer 3/4. Okay, and if you need to trim a little bit of your trim, it's okay, you can do that as well. Just carefully snip the little tails. Okay, so I want to score it a little. Okay, so we're bringing it on itself. Okay, so what I have in mind, let me place it in the box. What I have in mind, I want my cover, my album, my decorative cover page being flush with the side of our box. And instead of gluing it, because it's such a crucially important moment because you want your book being intact, I will be using brads or eyelets. So depending on the depth of my thing here, okay? So I probably can safely trim it to a next 3/4. Okay, so we'll do that. I will 3/4 because you can always trim it down if you want to. Okay. And cut that. So don't throw that away. Maybe you can use it for insert or anything. So it's still a good piece of so probably will trim it a little bit more. But before we're gonna trim it to the desirable size, I want to be sure that my height of the album insert are exactly where with the height of the box. Okay, I want my album be able to lay flat. And I see I need to score it a little bit tighter. So I want it to be very snug and nicely finished look on the edge. Closures, that is the time to insert it if you want yeah, ribbon to tie across your whole album. Okay, let me get all my tools out because we're gonna be punching holes along this 3/4 strip. So I'm gonna be using We Memory Keeper's crocodile tool for putting the eyelets in and punching holes, and I will be using this eyelets. I probably will go with the gold, although it's not exactly the same gold, but I think that will look good on our 3/16. Which is gonna match with the 3/16 hole. Okay. So you need to decide where you want your eyelets. I probably will want them on the edges right here, and maybe a couple in the middle. And that will give us really nice finished look. So about here, about here, about here, and here. Yeah, point of no return. Again, be sure your album is lined up. That is the moment. I'm going to again double check everything. Push that metal tab to the edge and secure it. Okay, I'll take it out. So basically now the depth of all your holes, it's like a stopper in here, so the depth of all your holes is gonna be in the same line. Okay, again, lined up everything. Alright. So now we're gonna set up our tool to the size of breads. Alright, so there is a chart on your crocodile for the 3/16 inch eyelet. We are going to be using A on the top, and you won't be able to see it, but there is a little A on the side, so that's going to be A. And for the base, you're going to be using number 1. Be sure you have number 1 in here. Alright. So you're going to be placing your eyelet this way. Line up your papers. Feed it through. and press. Okay. And that's how it's gonna look on the back. Really nice. So continue with all 4 holes, and I'll be back. So there you have it. Our album is attached very nicely. If still that bothers you, you can put another layer of washi tape across here, but I think it looks quite nice. So, and your album opens up flat, which what we want. So flip again and adhere where it's a little bulging or anything. Okay. So, and our last page will go in here. Okay. Normally you would adhere it now, and then if you will see your book binding, it's loosened here. That's what allows pages to move. Okay. But otherwise it's kind of laying flat, which is great. I'm not gonna be adhering this last page as of right now, because if I have any errors on my pages when I will be adhering them, I do not have a 360-degree access to the pages to trim them, unless they're on that side. But I can always adhere that page down when I'm ready to. So I am gonna be starting to adhering my pages page to page as I design them, and we'll see the finished result.